Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. How you all doing? I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. I'm doing pretty good. I thought we'd come and play with the little tiny mini Hinge journal. So the first thing I'm going to do today is hinge these two pages together since they're complete. So I'm just going to do two fabric tabs on each page to hinge them together. I'm not going to do like 2 and then 3 and then 2 and then 3 and all that jazz. I'm just going to use 2 hinges per page. Just make it simple and neat. And so, I mean, obviously it's not very neat. It's very kind of grungy, but and then maybe in the end, probably not because I've got all these threads and I want to keep that. I could put a piece of fabric over the back. If if you're making one of these, you can definitely do that. But like I said, because I have all my threads back here, I'm probably not going to put anything else to hinge it, just the pieces of fabric. So basically what I'm going to do is just I'm using just this line on my board, and I'm kind of going to make it so I can continually see that when I'm putting the little hinges on, just to give it a little space in there. Just makes it easier to fold than if you have them butted right up next to each other, if you see what I'm saying. And it's barely anything, so it's really not much of a difference, but it's enough that it gives you a little more fold room. I'm just using tacky glue, and like I said, I'm just going to, actually I think I'll do one side and then the other side so I can hold it down. I'm just going to put the glue directly onto here, and I may end up stitching once I'm done, just stitching that fabric down, plus it'll just give me more, what do you want to call it? Oh, so like hold it on better, keep it together better. Sorry, my brain is done. I'm just done. I don't know why, but I'm frazzled as of late. I think it's just so much going on and so many things I'm trying to accomplish and get done before we go on our trip. And yeah, I'm just going to cut a little more of this off because clearly I don't need them this long. Try to keep them sort of the same size. And I do kind of want the edges frayed, so I'm holding on to this and fraying my edges. And then I'm going to figure out where I need glue on this one. Even them up. Put the glue down. That one, of course, is on top. And just glue them together once I get them how I want them. Hold that one on the line. This one here. Okay. So that's it, and I'm going to let those dry while we do our next page. So I'm going to scoot it out of the way so it will dry. Make sure it's going to close good. Yep. Okay, it's good. All right, so this one I did the back page of it. This page will go this way in the journal to be, that direction. But I already did this side just because I was making this side a little simpler than what I'm going to do today. So all I did was put a piece of the paper from my digital kit on the back, made a little tuck pocket out of another image, and I actually backed this with a manila file folder so it's a little bit thicker because I have these printed out on just regular copy paper, so that's how I made my little pocket a little thicker. And then same thing with my little tag. I had it printed out, it's in the kit, on copy paper, so I backed it with manila file folder as well. That just tucks in there. Put one of my in my spooky stamps digital download, I have these Halloween words also with that kit, so that's where that's from. And then there's just some kind of that spider web looking lace that you can get at like the dollar store or wherever at Halloween. Just a piece of that snipped off, and the same here is a piece of that, and just a piece of purple fabric. Okay, so that's all I did on that page. This page we're going to back with some of the dried looking leaves. I want a little something on my tab though, so I think I'll use maybe I'll use this. I was going to use old paper, but then I just spotted this, and maybe this would be better. I think I'll just tear a piece of this off. This is just mark making on that newspaper print paper. Is all that is. Take it out a little bit further. Let it go. Yep. All right, I'm just going to glue it like that, and then I'll trim off whatever I don't need, because we have a little tab. It's always interesting to try to get the tab in there. Oh, seriously. Kind of needed that piece. Well, we'll see what we get here. Put it at the very bottom. I want to get this line out here a little where you can see it. I think that would be more interesting. Is that going to be big enough now? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. It was mostly just the tab showing. For some reason I thought more of the rest of it was showing. So what you got going on today? I hope you're all getting some cool air in your home and crafting going. I know it's hotter than heck here, so yeah, we're laying low at the moment until it starts to cool down a bit. So yeah, nothing real exciting other than, you know, obviously getting ready to go on our trip. By the time you see this, we'll be on our trip. We'll probably be almost back from our trip. But, okay. That is good. So then I'm just going to ink it around the edge. Turn this back over before it... My son's doing good up at school. I mean, school hasn't technically started yet when I'm doing this video, but you know, they're doing orientations and all that jazz. And he's met some friends and met the kids across the hall, and you know, so I'm very happy about that. That just always makes you feel better, you know, when you send your kids off to go to school. You just, I mean, I just want him to obviously do well in school, but I want him to find friends and enjoy himself too, obviously. And I think I'll just, if I tear that wrong though, I'm going to have problem, so I think I will have to put this here and try to tear it right. So yeah, he's gone, and like I said, one of his roommates he likes real well so far, and they've hung out together and gone and done stuff with other kids, so that's good. They go to this thing called Palooza, something like that, tonight, where they play music and spray them all with paint, and I don't even know. I'm sure he'll have a blast, but yeah. Okay, yeah, I like how that is. And then what we're going to do is take this piece of book page, and I got this out of a typing book, one of those books that teaches you how to type, but you can use anything. You can use dictionary page, you can use scrapbook paper, you can use copy paper, a digital, whatever you want. This is just what I chose to use. And so this piece is 9 7/8, you know, all the way across here. And then it is, how high is it? This way it is 4 7/8. So 9 7/8 long by 4 7/8 wide. Okay, then you're just going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold the edge to the center where your half, you know, your center point is from the fold, the first fold. and then you're going to fold the other side over as well. So then you get two little pockets. If you know, I put a little thumb notch, and I'll ink it in a minute so you can see it a little bit better. But we're just going to glue down this side and across here, and glue it down, glue down this side and across the bottom, and glue it down. So this is a book page pocket, and I've done it before on my channel when I was doing the Colossal Tome of Concepts, the TC challenge, and I do have a playlist for that, so you can find all kinds of book page pockets there. But anyway, it was a longer, skinnier version because it was it was more like this kind of a book page. I had two of them side by side, folded the sides, you know, into the middle, and then had long, skinny pockets. So yeah, you can make them whatever height if you want tall, skinny ones or short, little squat ones or whatever. Just fold them how you like them. And I'll be covering that. That's why I'm not worried about the number on there. But yeah, the old typing books and book pages and things are fun to use for that. This will fold like this, and then we can decorate the front, and the back will get glued down onto the page. So I don't need to ink that, I guess. So it'll go like this. I'll probably just glue top and bottom, and then it will open. You'll have a pocket and a pocket, and I'll put some paper here that you can write on, and then we'll leave this open and put this little journaling card in here. And this is there is a journaling card kind of like this in the kit. This particular piece I just cut off of one of the pages that I shrunk down, and then I just cut the ends with my little tag snipper, this little guy that I got on Amazon. So anyways, that's what we're doing. So let's see what we got here. I want this to put on here. I think that would be kind of fun. And I don't know if I'll cover all of it. I think I'm just gonna sort of, let's see, what's the size on this? I might just kind of wing it because I don't want a perfectly straight rip, if you see what I'm saying. I want it a little bit more random. But I do want a spot that you can write. Okay. I'll tear that just so that it's torn. I'll come up here. And then I think I'll use a little purple. And this is just paper that I used watercolor on. It was really just kind of dirty water and black paint. So see, you're going to see the writing and all that up there still. Do I want to turn it this way? I kind of want to see these numbers down here. So maybe I'll just take a tiny bit more off. But then you can still write there, so that's the goal of that. Obviously, you'll have to use a darker pen or something, but I think it'll work just fine. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Oh, yeah, I was going to take my tear roller. Don't need tear roller, Amy. Okay. About the same size. I'm all discombobulated. I apologize. I don't know what my deal is. Discombobulated. I mean, it's kind of my natural state of being, but sometimes it is worse than other times. All right, let's see. I kind of thought it might be fun to use. I had printed these like super tiny, but they might be kind of fun, you know, and they won't take up a whole lot of space, which is also good. So let's use one we haven't used. Let's use this one right here. Maybe these two. Yeah, I printed them a little tinier than I thought I was, but that's okay. They're kind of fun little decoration bits, so it's fine. And these are just the images, the old daguerreotypes that are in my Spooky Past digital download. So I just shrunk them down using an app called Print to Size. It's a great app because it allows you to put whatever. You just save it to your picture roll and then go to Print to Size, hit the little plus button, and then pick out which photos you want. So in this case I picked a page from my digital, and then it'll come up on that Print to Size app, and you just make it, you know, you can change the size of it in the little corners and then print it. So yeah, I guess I don't know what I did with my, just gonna get these edged in black. And this is Tim Holtz Black Soot Distress Ink, not oxide. Her down there. She's not very scary, but they just have that ghosty feel. I think it's because the way the background is, it's kind of, I don't know, they just give off a ghosty vibe. Nice black ink everywhere. That black soot is old, but I've sprayed it with some of that Distress Refresh or whatever it's called, and so that is why it still looks, it is still pretty wet, but kind of just makes a mess. Alright, so I like that, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue my pockets closed. And if you want, you could make these thicker by adding another piece of paper. I think it'll be alright. It's just going to hold a little thin tag. It's not going to hold like some major thick thing. And then I don't know what we'll put on the front. We'll find something. And I have 2 pieces of manila file folder that I just cut to size because I knew that the pockets I have from the kit won't fit exactly in that size because it's so skinny. So we'll just make some. That needs to dry before I put anything in there. What do we want to put on the front? We don't have to put anything on the back of this one because it's not going to be a floating pocket. Let's see. This is Gail Augustinelli's spatter. And I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I'm sorry. I think it's, I don't know, honestly. But I know if you go look at her spatters, you'll probably be able to tell. Either one of them. They came out really cool, so. They're both good. Oh, it's going to go on there, though. So do I want that pinky color? Maybe not. Maybe let's use the green one. That'll go a little bit better. I can do it a little wider. And her Etsy shop, if you don't know, is CinnamonT. Cinnamon and then the letter T. And that's her shop. mean, we can definitely keep some of this writing on here, that's fine. I just want a bit of color. Get a little black on here. Now I'm going to have black all over my book page again. It never ends. And my glue stick. Okay, what do we want to decorate that with? It's all sticky. Sticky, icky. Could use, maybe we'll use a Tim Holtz person. See what we got in this Halloween bag, if there's any that will fit. A lot of these are larger size. That one might work. Definitely would. I don't really think of them as being all that scary. Oh, these two. I just love the striped shirts. It's not that they're scary, they're super cute, but I love those striped shirts. They're a crack up. These two won't fit. I think I'll go with those two, with their striped shirts, which is cute. She looks like she's holding something. I do have a little kind of like candy bag or whatever. Could do that. Bucket, whatever it is. I didn't really make the handle on that big enough, but I think I'll use that little one. I think that'll work good. I just have my pile of stuff starting on the floor. Every time I do a project, I end up piling stuff around my desk on the floor. Well, during videos, you know, you gotta put stuff where you can grab it easy, so it just ends up like this big fat mess. I'm sure you're very surprised by that. I might draw this handle a little bit bigger. It's very small. See, I gotta grab a pen. Hold on just a second. Had my pins across the room. Just make it a little wider. Maybe with my shaky hands, probably should have done that first before I cut the edge. And then I'm going to cut it with a blade the rest of the way. Hopefully. It's always tricky cutting circle type things with these straight blades. I need one of those cool ones that you put on your finger and they like move, you know. Yeah, I'm just making a mess. Move with however you're cutting. Just use purple to get that. It's not great. I need some type of foam for that. Let's see. I know I had one, but I don't know where I put it. Don't you love that? All the time we spend on the most inane things, I'm telling you. Okay. Then we're going to ink around the girls a bit. I hope I might have to cut a little bit into the paper doll to make it so that she can hold that bucket. Okay. You know, it would be easier just to cut a section out of the handle, but I don't know if that would look right, so I'm just going to cut this a little. Don't know. Because this isn't very strong, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to work. Oopsie, just ripped her. Oh boy. These kind of fiddly projects, I'm telling you. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think it'll work. It's not great, but glue right there to hold that, hopefully. Let's put some on that. Okay, I think it's down anyway. Is it perfect? Nope. But that's fine. It's just sort of how that goes. All right, let's see. I wonder if they can wear those little masks or if they're too big. That would be kind of fun. If they're not, or I mean, I wonder if they're too small. That's what I'm trying to, oh, I think they will. Let's do that. These are the Tim Holtz. There's these little masks in this, what's it called? Curiosities sticker book. They're very fiddly, but they're funny. I'm just gonna put some black on there. They definitely stick to my finger, but I am gonna put a little glue, I think. Just maybe in the middle to make sure they stick. Sorry, I gotta lift it up here. I can't see what I'm doing. Yep, that'll work. Okay, another little masky. For these little tiny girls. They don't look scary at all, but it's those striped shirts are just great. Oh my gosh, those little dots are no. They won't unstick from me. Okay, let's see if we can get hers on right. Don't know. Yep, I think we got it. That one might even be better than the other one, actually. All right. I like it. And then do we have a phrase or something we can put on there? I like vanishing visitors. That's kind of cool. One who walks by your side. Strange aversions. Sorry, I just don't know which one I want. Mischief. I think I like this one. Just mischief. It's just funny. Are they getting into mischief? I don't know. They look pretty good, but who knows? I think it'll stick fine because it's just on, what do you call it? Paper. What's that stuff called? Yeah. Okay. So then we're going to put this on here. How long have I been jabbering at you guys? 34 minutes, and that's all I've gotten done. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Okay. Top and bottom only so that we can tuck our little card back there. right? Yeah. For a second I thought it was upside down. I don't know why the tab's going the right way and everything, but in my brain it was upside down. So yeah, so this little pocket, obviously, you could make larger and then have it for a normal size journal too. So it's kind of a fun little pocket. So don't just think you can only use it in a mini. You can definitely use it, you know, in a larger one. So this will go here, and we'll put little tabs on eventually. But let's do something with these while that pocket dries on there. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but maybe we can use some of this old composition notebook. Could not think of what that was called. And I got this from Roxy Creations, Rachel, Roxy Creations. Hubby's watching a movie, probably sci-fi something. Do your guys' husbands watch sci-fi? Oh my gosh, my husband. That's all he ever wants to watch. Well, that or, I don't know, action, shoot 'em up, whatever. I don't know what you call that. Yeah, that's what he likes. You like my technical terms? Yeah, I need to do another page of that mark making because I think that just is real fun to play with. You could do them in different colors, blues and reds and greens and stuff for Christmas journals, or yeah, whatever. They would be fun. It's just a fun little addition. I like the spatters all over. Yeah, somebody asked us, so how's it going without the kids at home? It's like, I don't know, it's only been a couple days. Although yesterday I kept saying, I keep expecting Theron to come home. I mean, he's been, you know, overnight at a friend's house and all those kind of things before, and I didn't ever do that. But for some reason yesterday I just kept expecting him to, like, come home from work or whatever. It's funny how you get in that mode with them. Do I have a little people persons? They're too cute. Well, they look spooky only because the tops of their heads got chopped off. Could make tiny little witch hats, but none of those are spooky. I just keep a few of them over here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find much spookiness happening there. I'll just use one of the... I might make some tiny little witch hats to put on those. I don't know about doing that right now, but they would be funny, huh? Because that would at least give them like a top of the head. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can cut some out. Okay, I am back, and I got some little, ooh, tiny witch hats. That wasn't easy, and it did not happen the first time. Here's all my little cutout attempts and drawing them and everything. So don't think I just, like, cut those right out, because, I mean, not that they're great anyway, but I'm just saying, like, it took some trial and error to figure that one out. But then I kind of bent them and stuff and put creases in them so they look a little bit more like maybe they're fabric or something. I don't know. They're pretty bad, but the crazy stuff. But those little girls, they didn't have any tops of their heads. So at least now they can be used. I didn't want to use them. They had looked wrong. They they got their Halloween costume on. And I got this stamp from my friend Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. It's a Tim Holtz crackly stamp. It's fun. Okay, that's good. And they can stand on here, and maybe we can use another little saying with those. They aren't totally able to stand on this because there's a weird, I might go ahead and just use the Stabilo All and get kind of a base for them because their feet go straight down, so it's kind of a weird look. About right there, I guess. Oopsie. Always got to get the glue everywhere. If I'd use less glue, I probably wouldn't have that problem, right? What fun would that be? Okay. I think I got them now. And then we're going to cut our little corners. Let's use our Stabilo All pencil and just give them so they look kind of like they're standing on ground. Do leave me alone. I don't know, I just like it. Oh, there's the witches dance and then vanish. That might be better. I do like, I mean, that's just me. Will it fit? Yeah, I think so. Where's my black? And of course I ended up smearing that because I used the Distress ink instead of permanent ink. Okay. And I'll probably stitch around these because I tend to do that and put a little fabric at the top. So that one will be done. Let's try to do this one lickety split here. Of course, I understand if you've moved on. It's taking me forever. Okay, maybe a little more. Okay. What else shall we put? Here's another piece of this. It'll help if I don't try to tear it on a ringed notebook. Don't know why, right? I am using Dusty Concord, if you're wondering what this color is. I know he's got that villainous, I can't remember what it's called, potion or something like that. I don't have that one. Don't stick, just come up. This old paper just tears so easy. So easy. I really blew measuring that, didn't I? Alright, so maybe we can use these. I have that gentleman there, already has a mask on, so I think I'll use him. Let's see. I think I might just stick him on this and then tear around that, just for another little layer. And this is just scrapbook paper that I had in my stash. I'm not sure where that one's from, but use what you got. One of the labels here. Trying to figure out, I think I want it like about here. And then we'll put something else right there. Bingo number, maybe? One of my bingo bits from my new digi. If you're looking for numbers. It's kind of a fun one. Let's see, I think I'm gonna use I saw it, now I can't see it again. Much misunderstood gentleman. Will that fit? No, I'll have to cut it. It's a good one though. Okay, let's see. I'll have to cut it here. I'm telling you, I cannot see things right in front of my nose. It's awful. No, not that one. Was it that one? Yeah, it just didn't cut right. Okay, so those are our silly little tags. Spooky, silly, whatever. Alright, so what do we got here? Like I said, I'll stitch around those too. Is that not sticking? So this will go in behind our pocket, and I'll probably put a little fabric tab on that as well, so that's easier to grab. Oh no, I didn't check on that after I closed it up. Darn it. Okay, and then one of these can go in this pocket with, like I said, a fabric tab. One can go in this pocket. So there's a couple little places to write. You know, you've got both of these tags and then that journaling card there too. Need to ink the back of that one. Okay, and then this will get, you know, put on here with another tab, just like this one did. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep going with the little tabs of fabric, and then it flips over and it's that on that side. All right, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for subscribing, liking my videos. All of that really helps my channel. Commenting helps. Any kind of activity that you can do with my channel, that it just helps my channel grow. So thank you to all of you, and I hope you have a lovely weekend, and we'll chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye.